My mother raised 4 children on her own, and she repeatedly said, I don't care how bad you think you have it, it can always be worse. And you should always help other people, and you should always give back to your community. And I'd ask you to consider that and set aside the eviction. By doing the pro bono work, I am helping individuals, and I think it's a contribution to my community as well.
Kermit has been volunteering for the Greater Dayton Volunteer Lawyers Project for years. He is happy to go to any county that we serve, some of them very remote, an hour to an hour and a half drive to get to the courthouse, just to help get our clients divorced and moving forward in their lives.
Kermit always is the first one to say, I'll help, I'll take care of this, and he always does. And something that is even more special about Kermit is that he is willing to and has mentored many attorneys who are uncomfortable with litigation or uncomfortable representing the indigent or the marginalized.
I went and recruited 4 attorneys and I said, hey guys, here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to tag team with me on these cases, and then I will sit second chair with you so that you can develop the experience and you can go on to do these cases on an individual basis.
I think his list of former clients is longer than any other volunteer that we have. And I look at all those names, and each one of those names represents someone whose life has been changed tremendously because Kermit was there when they needed a lawyer.
I had this one client that I got a divorce for her. She had 2 little girls, and after the divorce she contacted me and asked for a will. Later she called me again and she was very excited that she had gotten into nursing school and graduated. She called me another time and she was crying, and I was really alarmed thinking she had been harmed, but she was crying because she had managed to buy a house, and she said for the first time in her life her 2 daughters had separate bedrooms and they had their own backyard to play in, and it really touched my heart. And I knew then and there that I'm going to continue performing pro bono as long as I'm able and effective.
Long before LexisNexis adopted its pro bono program, Kermit donated a substantial amount of his own personal time to represent pro bono clients in a variety of matters. So in the 20+ years that Kermit's been with the organization, each year he's taken on at least 10 to 20 pro bono cases per year.
Kermit has marshaled all of the resources at LexisNexis, which are tremendous, and the huge staff that they have there to all engage in volunteer and pro bono work.
As an officer at LexisNexis, he has access to people in all areas of the organization, and he has motivated them to succeed in areas of pro bono, whether it's legal services or otherwise. I'm
really blessed to work for a company that promotes the rule of law around the world, gives people time to volunteer in their communities, and I'm very happy to be here.
Kermit Lowery exemplifies LexisNexis's commitment to the rule of law.
Kermit Lowery is, simply put, a Dayton treasure. He has done so much for this community.
He doesn't see that he's doing anything extraordinary. He just looks at it as, I'm just doing what I should be doing. But what he does is extraordinary.
If my mom was here and she knew I received this award, and I assume she's looking down on me, I think my mom would say, son, I'm extremely proud of you. I'm proud of that award. It's a great start. Roll up your sleeves and get busy. You need to continue doing what you're doing.